Let me take refuge under the existing protocol. Your Excellency, the former president of Nigeria, other distinguished and eminent Nigerians here, my Ogamento, General Wachuku, thank you for the sound voices on the need to revisit the constitutional framework of this, our union called Nigeria. And I think it's hypocritical for us to continue to pretend that Nigeria can move forward the way it is. Historically, I knew as a fact that in 1954, our founding fathers met in Lancaster House and agreed on the nature of the federation that will govern Nigeria. And I think unless and until we go back to Lancaster House, we will wallow for too long in the wilderness without a direction. As it stands today, the definition of Nigerian democracy is kidnapping, killings, looting, killing of even servicemen, and everything negative about this country. So I think we need to quickly go back to the drawing table and revisit the issue of restructuring. So, sir, I concur. To the auto, I didn't know that you are a firebrand speaker. I think the church captured you earlier. Otherwise, you would have been with us here and you would be a different brand of khaki, advocating for a better country. Thank you very much for the industry invested in this publication. And I think the younger ones will benefit more. To our guy, Jerry Ghana, I think Nigerians are always making reference to where we started right, because they are always referring to you as MAMSA Director General, meaning that the best thing you ever did to this country was to mobilize Nigeria to participate in democracy. And I think since we missed our way, we are still walloping around Sambisa Forest. We need to retrace our steps, come back to where we levied in 1987. Because I knew MAMSA came to my village in Sabogila in 1987 and addressed our people and on the needs and the role to participate in democracy. I think we need to do that. My friend, the in-law, the presidential candidate of Social Democratic Party, man who represents the generation with which we need to trust with power. I think the problem in this country is that we have everything. The only thing we are deficient is leadership. The only treasure we are deficient is leadership. And I think the younger generation have young people who are pushing themselves out. The auto has also been invited to join. And I know many seated here will join. Come out, provide leadership for this country, because those who built Nigeria were not all people. The history of those who built this country, even when Jerry Ghana was doing Mansa, he was not an old man. Gawan wasn't. Neither was IBB. Neither was Buhari. Neither was Awolowo, Saduna, and the rest. So the youth built Nigeria. And now I want to advise our current leadership that it is about time they take their appropriate places in advising the younger ones, providing leadership so that this country can move forward. I was invited here at the instance of my friend and a brother, the presidential candidate of Social Democratic Party, asking me to make another donation will amount to inviting me to do what is responsible for Nigeria not moving forward. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I pray that all the speeches made here will be taken as one of the treasury. Move this country forward. Nigeria is bleeding. Democracy is heading to the abyss. Let's rescue it.